way to Emmanuel's house, getting ready to go to the mission center. This is a suburban road in our neighborhood.
Meet David Ketchum, the visionary founder of Mission Resource International. When David invited me to join him on a whirlwind trip across southern Ghana, I couldn't resist the opportunity to witness the impact of his organization firsthand. This is the story of my 10-day journey to discover the remarkable work of Mission Resource International, a nonprofit organization that's transforming lives and communities in the developing world. In a nutshell, this inspiring organization provides funding and training for these businesses, touching lives and communities spiritually, economically, socially, and environmentally. They do so by offering small loans to entrepreneurs in Ghana, Liberia, and Kenya. Since 2013, Mission Resource International has raised an astonishing $2.3 million, directly supporting more than 480 businesses. These investments have translated into over 940 new jobs being created, and perhaps more impressively, the planting of 3 new churches in communities that would have otherwise struggled to afford them. This has led to nearly 2,000 people devoting their lives to Jesus. Our journey began near Accra, the bustling city capital of Ghana, made all the more memorable by the presence of Emmanuel Akorli, Mission Resources Ghana field representative. Emmanuel accompanied us from the beginning of the trip, and his expertise was invaluable. As a chartered accountant, he is responsible for reviewing business plans for loan applicants, training loan beneficiaries in business management, record keeping, and visiting them to discuss their businesses. Beyond his work with Mission Resource, he is also a dedicated husband, father, and farmer. Emmanuel and his wife, Vivian, have raised a family of 3 adorable kids, Elis, Belicia, and Melina, alongside a thriving garden in their backyard, complete with goats, chickens, and grass cutters. This mini farm in his backyard is also home to a vibrant array of fruit trees, including papaya, mango, banana, and plantain. One particularly hot day, we purchased some rubber rain boots and traversed Emmanuel's impressive permaculture farm in the rural region. As we hiked through the lush landscape, it was hard to believe that when he first purchased this land, there were only a few mature palm trees. Emmanuel had since transformed the area by planting hundreds of mango, banana, plantain, sugarcane, and palm trees, among others. The farm now stands as a shining example of sustainable agriculture, with various crops supporting each other in a natural, harmonious way, a far cry from the endless rows of monoculture we often see. We also had a chance to meet Emmanuel's mother and sister in the village where he grew up. They warmly welcomed us and demonstrated their skilled craftsmanship of map making using techniques handed down through the generations. As we drove through southern Ghana, David introduced me to some of the entrepreneurs who benefited from Mission Resources support, and I was struck by their tenacity and ambition. It was clear that the work of this organization was not only providing essential financial support, but also fostering a sense of hope and pride amongst these hardworking individuals. The success of Mission Resource lies in its ability to empower local communities, giving them the tools and resources to build a brighter future for themselves and other families. One of those beneficiaries was the lovely Ernestina, who has had a close personal connection with Mission Resource for nearly 20 years. With a kind, gentle, and humble spirit, she welcomed us into her home, where she raises her 3 nieces and cares for her mother. Ernestina has used the loan money from Mission Resource to grow her fashion business, which now supports her entire family. She covers all expenses, including the building of their house, buying groceries, and paying bills. During our visit, we got to witness her taking one of her nieces to her first day of boarding school. Ernestina used her exquisite skills as a seamstress to custom design 2 separate school uniforms for her niece. Several days into the trip, David and I embarked on a special outing to the coast with Ernestina, Emmanuel, and his 3 kids. Our destination was the site of the massive mission center currently under construction, an ambitious project that exemplifies the far-reaching impact of Mission Resource. As we toured the site, David shared his vision for the center, describing the myriad of purposes it would serve. He envisioned it as a hub of training, support, and community, fostering connections and empowering individuals to make a difference in their own lives and the lives of others. The excitement in his voice was contagious, and it was evident that the project held a special place in his heart. As we continued our visit to the coast, it was a nice time to relax and enjoy each other's company. The laughter, conversation, and warmth shared among us amidst the scenic backdrop of the coastal landscape made it clear that the organization's success lies not only in its ability to foster economic growth, but also its unwavering dedication to nurturing human connections and fostering a sense of belonging. As if the journey couldn't get any more fascinating, I found myself in Ghana during a particularly significant moment in their history, the 66th anniversary of their independence from the British. This milestone commemorates the day in 1957 when Ghana, under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, became the first African nation to gain independence from colonial rule. The celebration of this momentous occasion was palpable throughout the country, where we witnessed school children marching in uniforms proudly displaying their heritage. Even at the church we visited, kids represented the dress and culture of the various regions of Ghana, showcasing the rich tapestry of their nation's identity. Towards the end of the trip, we had the pleasure of being hosted by Enoch Nyador, the company's chairman and director in Ghana. Enoch has been an integral part of the organization since its inception in 2004, working closely with David to bring their shared vision to life. As my journey came to an end, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at what they had accomplished. This journey has shown me the power of perseverance, the importance of community, and the transformative impact on the lives they serve. To learn more, visit missionresource.org.